Yo, welcome back everybody. I hope y'all are doing well as always. Today I'm going to show you how I made this beat for Lil Tecca. I already have this loop pulled up. It's from me and Terps. I'm gonna break this down real quick, and then we're just gonna do like a live cook up on it. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'll just play the first 16 bars of this, and so you guys can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll show you guys how I made it. So yeah, kind of like a little funky loop. I was basing it off of that new snippet that just came out. It's got like a cool, almost like, sort of like plug and B bounce, so like old plug and B. But then like, it's got like a almost like new jazz melody. So what I did first was I started with this MIDI from Terps, and I'm just using this Hive preset EH Silverium from the Keys and Classics Bank, and that sounds like this. So yeah, this sound actually has like a lot of high end straight out of the VST. So you can see in this EQ, I like EQ'd pretty much like 80% of the sound, and then took out the low ends completely. So you're just left with almost this like pad. And then the next thing I added was the same MIDI. I just removed the chords at the bottom. And we're also using another Hive. It's called the HS Florid Keys from the Keys and Classics Bank. And that is gonna sound like this. So just another like accent layer for the original MIDI. It brings out those higher notes because I took a lot of the high end away from the last one. And then I added this bass. This bass is from my 2K kit. It's called the Fungi bass. It sounds like this. And then next thing I added was this like bell pluck. It's from the Keys and Classics Bank again in Hive. It's called HS Epping DX. And it just sounds like this. So on that one, I have this Fruity Delay 3. I turned the ping pong on, turned the level down a little bit, and the cutoff in the wet. Then the last thing I added were these like chord stabs that happen in between like each 3 bars. I'm using Hive again for this preset. It's the JH Brass Pad Sweeper from the Keys and Classics Bank, and that's gonna sound like this. So just kind of like a nice impact layer to give the melody like a little bit of tension. So that's it for this melody. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull it into a different FLP, and then we're gonna do the drums live. bounce is crazy.